All right, I got what I think will be a neat test for you all today. So clearly we have Bologna here, and I'm going to shoot all these with a 22 rifle. I'm going to use different ammo here. And the purpose behind the selection, a couple months ago I did a 3-part series testing all the best 22 ammo. So we did like a super high velocity round version where it was like stingers and super maximums, you know, like 1700 feet per second, all the really fast ones, light and fast. That was one part of the series. And the second part of the series we did heavy hitters, which were all 40 grain or heavier hollow points. The light ones were hollow points too as well. 40 grain or heavier hollow points going 1300 feet per second or faster. Some of them were in the 1400 feet per second range. I called that the heavy hitters. Did another one that was segmented, but we're not doing any of the segmented fragmenting rounds today. But I took the top contenders basically from those videos, and we're just going to shoot Bologna here with them today. I do have a control here, so just your standard kind of standard bulk pack high velocity hollow point. This is a Gila 38 grain hollow point, 1280 feet per second advertised. So then we got the CCI Velocitor 1435 advertised, 40 grain hollow point. A Gila Interceptor 1470 advertised with a 40 grain hollow point. CCI Stinger 1640 advertised feet per second with a 32 grain hollow point. And then for the Gila Supermaximum 1700 feet per second advertised with a 30 grain hollow point. I'll probably do this later with 22 long rifle, 22 Magnum, and 17 HMR. I might do it later with pistols. I'm not sure. I'll kind of have to like gauge the damage that we get today, and then on the next rimfire video, whether or not I'll be doing it with center fire pistols or not. But I'll at least have more rimfire coming up with the Magnum calibers thrown in there as well. But with that, let's get started. I'll get these set up and we'll start hitting them, see what they do. I'll start out with the Gila Super Extra here just as a baseline. Again, your standard high velocity hollow point bulk type stuff. And we'll just follow this order, I guess. So then we'll go the order you see here on the camera. So the Super Extra, then the Velocitor, the Interceptor, the Stinger, Super Maximum. Shooting distance, 15 yards. It'll be set up on that log there. Hopefully I might have to change it, but I should be able to get it set up there. And so we'll be shooting them for 15 yards and see what each one does. And I believe, yeah, I'm going to come in here. That way, this is the lid. That way the lid doesn't blow open and spill out the bologna everywhere. I hate the waste stuff. It's going to be a really fun video. But what I can salvage, if I can salvage anything, we're going to have a bologna party tonight, fried bologna sandwiches. I'm going to cut off the edges and whatnot, whatever's not blown up, and actually try to use what's left so we're not extremely wasteful here. But anyways, I'll come in on the lid, and then the exit will be on the back side. That way, hopefully the lids aren't blowing off these things and just dumping all of them in the dirt. Well, I don't know if you guys could tell, but it looked like each one got progressively more damaging, and that has been my experience in those gel tests. So it did more than I thought it would. I thought I was going to have some bologna left over, but I guess not. So here's what the standard bulk pack high velocity hollow points, the Super Extra. There's the entry and there's the exit. So what I thought I was going to see was, like, I was hoping to have a whole stack left and we'd examine it and all that, but it's it just started throwing them everywhere. I mean, everyone lost some, and some of them lost all of them. So hopefully you can see from the slow-mo and whatever in the GoPro over there, you know, hopefully be able to see the difference that I did. It seemed like each one progressively got more powerful, or at least did more damage progressively. So then that was the Velocitor there. Compared to the Super Extra. And then this was the Interceptor, which I like to call, is that lead? No, that's dirt. You can see there's a bigger hole out the back there. Basically a Velocitor copycat, although I think they perform better. Then there's nothing left from the Stinger. Chucked them out everywhere. Wow, look how the rear that's pushed out. By comparison, that one's pushed out some. Yeah, the Stinger definitely pushed it out more. Got Bologna everywhere. And then the last one, if I can find it here, the Supermaximum. Kind of just chucked stuff everywhere too, and that Bologna is shredded. And entry was a little high on that. And there's your exit. But like I said, hopefully the slow motion from this camera and the GoPro will show something. So I guess that pretty much does it for the video. Like I said, I'll do 22 long rifle against 22 mag and 17 HMR and at a later date. So we'll have that coming up. Those definitely will not survive, well, even those Magnum rimfires, let alone pistol caliber hollow points. So that's not going to happen. But I'll still do the 22 long rifle, 22 mag, and 17 HMR. So we'll have that coming up eventually. If you want to see a review video on this rifle, I'll put a link in the description of that. The three-part series I mentioned, where I put all the best super high velocity hollow points, and then the heavy hitters, and then the fragmenting and segmenting. I'll put a link in the description for all three of those for you guys as well. But I would suggest you just go check out the 22/rimfire playlist on the channel. I got over 100 rimfire videos in there, lots of good stuff, way more than that, even shooting rimfire long range. So I would suggest you just go check out the 22/rimfire playlist on the channel for all that and more. If you guys want to get yourself any of the products you see me use in the video, like my earmuffs, shooting glasses, target stand targets, steel targets, and more, links in the description. And I almost forgot to mention, I have a playlist too, caliber comparisons, which this will go in the 22 list. But the one coming up where I'm going to compare long rifle to Magnum to 17 HMR, that'll be in the caliber comparisons playlist. If you want to check that out, that's where I do like 380 versus 940 and 45 against various targets. And I also do it with rimfire. So make sure you check out the caliber comparison playlist on the channel for videos like that. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I hope to catch you on the next one.